You wrote me a note 8 years ago that I still keep by my bedside. It has a quote on it, and it reads, "You meet thousands of people throughout your life that will mean nothing, and then one day you will meet someone who changes everything." This quote could not have been more true. As a 16-year-old, it just seemed like a cute quote, but as time went on, I really understood the gravity of it. You are the person who changed everything for me. I knew I'd marry you since I was 16. It was only a matter of time.
Dane and Christine, welcome to the next season of your life. We've watched Dane come into this world, and watching him grow into a man that he has become is such a blessing. Christine, when Dane first met you, he says, "I'm talking to this girl," and some days later, he wanted us to meet. Not thinking anything of it as he was 15. I says, "Okay, we'll bring her over." Well, when I met her, I knew what Dane saw in her. Watching you both grow up together and your relationship evolve over the years to culminate to today is truly special.
I wrote this on May 1st, 2011, before we were ever officially dating. I met someone a few months ago. His name is Dane. The word perfect has always seemed misleading and unreal, but honestly, it is the best word to describe him. He has a voice that calms me, and I have never loved my own name more than when he says it. We talk to each other like we've loved each other forever. I haven't told him I love him yet, but honestly, I think he loves me too. I know it's early, and I know we're young, but I'm just positive that I'm gonna marry him someday.
I remember the day you jokingly said, "Let's just get married on a mountain." Well, we're here. As you get ready to walk down the aisle, know that I love you so much. You're so beautiful. And today is the first day of the rest of our amazing life that we will build together. Here we are.
Here we are.
It's exactly how we thought, right?
Yeah.
It's exactly what we wanted.
Dane. I remember the very first time we met. You looked at me and smiled, and in that moment I knew my life would never be the same. You were a stranger that I recognized, and I didn't know how or why, but I knew I was gonna marry you someday. It has been an honor and a privilege growing up together. And I know that growing old with you will be just as beautiful. I love you, Dane Edward, so much more than I could ever say. You are my home and my adventure forever.
We have a young love that stemmed from high school and grew into something beautiful 8 years later. We've adventured to new places, we've laughed with and at each other. We've grown together and made a great story, one that will live forever. You have taught me compassion, a love that knows no boundaries. You are my home, you are where I feel the most understood, the most warm, and the most loved. I choose you today and every day, no matter what. I vow to honor you, to comfort you, to care for you, and most importantly, love you with everything I have. My love for you is everlasting.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Dane, you can kiss your bride. Let me be the first to introduce Mr. and Mrs. Dane and Christine Moscatelli.
I don't think you could have found a more perfect guy for you. You are probably one of the finest young men I have ever met, and I'm just so glad that you two are together. Today, let this light bless you. Let the vow of this day keep itself completely and sacredly. Let the tenderness of this day hold you and be remembered in all of your days to come.
We have danced in our high school gym, and we have taken road trips, and it has been the most beautiful ride.